a local nature reserve and it's really special for its biodiversity. People can use it too, but the biodiversity is the reason people want to be here. So we have areas that are not grazed. We also have lots and lots of grazed salt marsh, and that's absolutely brilliant for things like the geese to come on. It joins up, of course, salt marsh goes into mud, plants grow through and grow into salt marsh. And the two things together just provide us with a great place for lots and lots of birds. It's a very, very special place. Welcome to Wigtown Bay.
Thank you very much.
So I know you've been here a few times before, but this is where we're going to go kind of out onto the bay and see some of the things that are there. It's brilliant. We're starting off at Wigtown Harbour because that's a really good place with the River Bladnoch behind us here, and way on out over there somewhere is the River Cree, and those are the two kind of big things that make Wigtown Bay like special.
Yeah.
And we of course have the sea coming in too, but it's something called a fjord. And that means that it's a basin that's been shaped by the ice over a long period of time. And the two rivers bring their sediments down, and we have the sea bringing its salt water and bringing the sand in. And that creates the mud that creates the salt marsh. Tell us a little bit about why you're interested in being here, what you're going to do with this information.
So the festival have asked me to write a book called The Salt Marsh Library, and it's going to tell the story of Wigtown Bay and the local nature reserve here, and the sort of the birds and the plants that we can find out on this salt marsh, but also the stories of the town. And nature for me is a great repository of stories as well as species, and these two things interact for me. So yeah, I'm going to be investigating and exploring that over the
fantastic. So in the winter this will be brilliant for the geese. At the moment it's being grazed by the sheep, and that is actually one of the reasons it's actually really good for geese, because it's nice short grass that's kind of keeping growing, because it's warmer here than it is in Iceland and Greenland and Svalbard where they come from. So a little bit warmer, lots of nice green growth of the grass. So we'll be getting all of this area covered by geese. And it's one of the reasons we have the bird hide here too.
Yes, it's a brilliant hide. I was watching a wheatear from there earlier. Last time I was here there was a peregrine falcon eating a wader out there. It's a great place to come and see the local birds.
And we've created a wetland because that field means that we can have the freshwater element and then the saltwater saline element out here.
Yeah. And it's great for birds to have that contrast of the freshwater and the saltwater as well, because the saltwater mud is great for things like lugworm and stuff, which waders love to feed on, but then they need the fresh water as well.
When the geese do come in the winter, you can tell where the tides come to, because they don't like the really salty bits. They like the bits that have been washed by the rain. So it's really nice from that kind of perspective. We're going to go over to the area where this river used to be. It used to be over there at the other end of the Sticky Burn, and that's why they had to have the burn coming, connecting the two. So we're going to go over to the Martyr Stake area.